Welcome back to the Crypto Rain channel. I'm your host, Jay Murph, and I want to talk to you today about TruePNL. Particularly wanted to bring it to your attention because the whitelist is now open on DuckDAO. So if you're interested in it, you need to go and register. Now, this is the Duckstarter part of DuckDAO, and so you'll see Duckstarter.io. Now, you do have to be holding Duck tokens staked in order to be able to do this, and there's different tiers. I think it starts at 1,000 Duck tokens, goes all the way up to 20,000 Duck tokens. Now, thankfully, because there's some reasons behind it, the Duck token has come down tremendously in price, allowing you to get it for really, really cheap. They have some farming incentives for those farming the Duck tokens that get a reward, and once every few months, they go through a peak week where the rewards are like 5 or 10x, I don't remember. And so a whole bunch of tokens were released that put a flood of them into the market, allowing people that are interested in getting on DuckDAO's incubator or launchpad a better ability to do that. So if you've been thinking about getting DuckDAO's Duck tokens so you can participate in Duckstarter, it's a great time. And so here you can whitelist for TruePNL. It is finally available. Yeah, now, we don't have tons of information about TruePNL. I'm wanting more, but some of my screeners that I use have been really big on this, and I liked what I've seen so far. Have covered it before, but I was doing some more research on it. And these are the kind of bots that I like the triple EMA, because I have found the patterns in crypto that certain things, when they hit certain things, like certain lines like the EMA and the 200-day moving average, those are big signals. And in general, if you trade on those signals or you have a bot to trade on those signals, generally you can do pretty well. That every time it crosses to the upside of this line, you buy, and every time it hits this, you sell. It's really not a bad strategy. You'll win a lot more than you lose. And so it looks like a lot of the bots they have set up are different versions of that. And so here's some of the different bots that you can select. I was initially mostly interested in this because of the copy trading. Because, like I shared before, about 20% of day traders are successful, and they're usually successful on average pretty regularly, and it's because of their strategies. Now, it takes a lot of time to learn to be that successful. And most traders do not make money because they have their emotions involved. And so ones who have tons of experience know how to look at it, analyze it, and do proper setups, and know how to call it when it's going against them and jump out of it, they're usually on average profitable. That doesn't mean every day they're profitable. On average, they are profitable. And those are the type of people that if you can just copy trade them, well, then you'll do well too. And there's a fee for copy trading them, because in order for those kind of people to share their trades, they have to get some kind of incentive. And so TruePNL has set it up so that they have an incentive to share their trades, because as you do well, they do extra well too, on top of what they're making from their own trades. And that is highly interesting to me. So watch TruePNL launching soon on Duckstarter. Now, if you're not able to get it on the launch pad, you might want to wait and see what it does. Usually they come out on Uniswap, and often the price skyrockets and then comes back. I'm not sure with ETH fees being where they are, how things will shake out. So I don't know either what their initial price is going to be. So really it's something, once it hits CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, look at the market cap and see if it makes sense. Want to share with you a previous launch. Now, this launched on a different one, but one I'm looking at now, EOS. Now, this was an exceptional skyrocket. It went like 300x. But then it did this big decline because it's not in the news anymore. They're actually doing a lot of things behind the scenes. And so now they're looking very attractive for a buy. Now, they are on PancakeSwap and Uniswap. So I'm still waiting a little bit more to pick them up, and then I'm going to probably pick it up on PancakeSwap just to save myself a ton of ETH fees. So the same thing will probably happen with TruePNL. A lot of these ones, I don't know how much initial boost it will get off the gate because of where ETH fees are right now. But if it does take off tremendously, better time to wait and kind of wait till people forget about it. There's that month to 2 month period after something launches where everyone starts forgetting about it and watching the new shiny object, and that's usually a good time to pick up things. So I'm looking at that. Another project I've been following closely, and I don't know when the launch is on this, but I'm looking forward to it because I was around in July last year when we had the DeFi boom, and I kind of missed it. Even though I've been in crypto for forever, I didn't get it because DeFi is pretty complex. Now, if you followed my stuff on using WanSwap and how to use that, which is much, it's DeFi, but it's on a network where the transaction fees are freaking amazing. Well, that is DeFi, but when you're brand new, like when all these things hit, I didn't know what all this was, and I didn't know really actually what an Oracle was and things, even though I had been in this space. So I missed a lot of the DeFi boom because the complexity of it. Now, I did jump in and figured out, caught a little bit of it, but I missed the massive gains on a lot of the things because the complexity was so high. And the truth is, it's still really high. And what I like about Formation is they just had this article that partnership with Bancor that I was reading this morning. But what I like about Formation, let me just go Formation Finance, is just their simplicity, right? So you don't have to worry about all those things. You can put your money in some different pools. It takes care of diversifying it for you, compounding your interest, all these things, so that regular people can more easily participate in DeFi. And this concept I love. I did do a phone thing with two of the founders of it, and I loved that interview. It was one of my favorite interviews as far as talking to them about the project, and got them on and asked them a lot of questions about what they had planned. Both of them very, very smart, especially the one that, I'm forgetting his name, but they both speak fluent Chinese, which I love, and they're fluent in English. That way, this project can do well in China, but also do well in the Western world. And so, honestly, there's a lot of projects that don't do well in both because they need a team that's completely fluent in both. And so they've got experience in the New York Stock Exchange, and I feel like this is going to be set up well. So I'm looking forward to how this shakes out. I'll keep you updated on this one as it gets closer to launch, where it's going to launch, so that you can participate in it and just kind of give you some how the prices are looking. Now, if you look at it, it's backed by some of the big names out there, Polygon, Synthetics. Boy, I would love it if they end up running this on Polygon. That would be amazing. I am loving, Wanchain because of the low fees, but Polygon, has a lot of similarities to it. And the low fees for running everything is fantastic. Now, they will be cross-chain compatible. If you look at this, Binance Smart Chain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that you'll be able to throw it in, and it will diversify across the different chains, which is nice. So I imagine Polygon's probably part of their strategy overall. All right, guys. I will be doing another interview later, and I will keep the videos coming. We'll see you soon.